Hello, and welcome to Child Abuse Awareness. Darlene J. Clark. This is very important. I had to come in here right away. We need prayers for this little boy. He did not deserve this. No kid deserves this. Ray, Rahmel Cruz, 22-month old, in Tifton, Georgia, excuse me, is in critical condition after babysitters beat him. It's a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. It, excuse me. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Please share this, pass this on, get the word out, pray for this little boy. Without further ado, let me share my screen. Nobody's here right now, but when you go, please be sure to share this. 2-month-old in critical condition after babysitter allegedly beat him. Look at him, y'all. And Tifton, not Tipton. I got to correct that spelling on that. Rahmel Cruz is fighting for his life after his mother says she was called and told that something was severely wrong with her son just hours after leaving him with a family member. A family member? Wow. Look at this precious little boy. Look at him, y'all. This is published today, February 14th, 2024. A lot of y'all, like I said earlier, we cannot just stand still and be silent, even if this is a special day we spend with our loved ones. Look at this little boy right now fighting for his life on Valentine's Day. Look at him. I'm very emotional. Excuse me. This was updated 4 hours ago. A 22-month-old toddler is fighting for his life after allegedly being beaten by his babysitters. Rahmel Cruz is fighting for his life after his mother says she was called and told that something was severely wrong with her son just hours after leaving him with a family member. It was like, he's not waking up. Rahmel's mother, Erica Johnson, said, so I tell him to put me on FaceTime so I could see my baby. And when I see my baby looked like something was wrong. When authorities arrived, Johnson says they told her that Rahmel had several bruises on his body and looked like he had been beaten. Look at this precious boy, y'all. Look at him. This was today. Rahmel had bleeding in his eyes, and that came from being hit in the head, liver hemorrhage, spinal hemorrhage. Johnson said he had 2 liquid burns on him. They said it came from either hot oil or hot water. Because of the injuries, they had to remove part of my baby's skull. She said she had no idea what could have happened to her child, but believes the truth will be revealed and justice will be served. Everybody got to suffer the consequences for whatever happened to my child because he did not deserve this. He was in the care of somebody he trusted. and they were supposed to protect him, Johnson said. Johnson and her family have created a GoFundMe for Rahmel's medical expenses and are praying for a full recovery. This is how the GoFundMe looks. Short and long-term support. It's raised 1,126. Y'all need, if y'all can, please help this family help. So it says right here on the GoFundMe, hello, I am Tamanika Drake, writing on behalf of my niece, Erica Johnson. They created 6 days ago, okay? And her son, my great nephew, Rahmel Cruz. Sunday, February 4th, 2024, the innocence of a child has been altered. So this happened the 4th, not the 14th, but I just now got the news today. This message is nothing any of us could have imagined at this time. My niece, Erica Johnson, is faced with a life-altering, earth-shattering news that no mother wants to receive. Her child, who is 21 months old, is being rushed to the hospital with blunt force head and body trauma too graphic to describe. How and why could this happen? At this time, no one can perceive or understand why this has happened, which is secondary at this point, as her son has had to have a portion of his skull removed so his brain can heal, and now they're waiting on a prognosis. As they lay in the balance of life and death with injuries too traumatic to even mention. On behalf of my niece, Erica Johnson, and her son, Rahmel Cruz, whose father, Rahmel Cruz, passed away nearly 6 months to the date of this event, I ask for continued prayer and financial assistance that will go towards Rahmel's medical expenses for his immediate and future care. On behalf of our family, we love and appreciate any donation or prayer whispered on their behalf. Thank you in advance. Update. The great nephew Ramel is a fighter. We are still believing for his full recovery. I have seen the prayers, questions, and concerns. This is a very difficult matter for our family, and the most important thing is that my great nephew recover. Thank you for your prayers and concerns and any donations previously received or any given in the future. Okay, so here is another article here. Here's one of the Tifton. Two guys are charged with alleged infant abuse. Fabian Deshawn Groom and Jerry Bernard Montford. This was February the 9th. Two individuals have been charged for alleged infant abuse, according to the Tifton Police Department. On February the 4th at around 7:20 p.m., TPD responded to the 1600 block of Carpenter Road in reference to a 22-month-old infant breathing but unresponsive. According to the TPD, when officers arrived on the scene, they observed visible injuries to the infant. Tift County EMS was alerted and immediately transported the infant to Tift Regional Hospital. Detectives were called to the hospital, and through a preliminary investigation, they were able to determine some type of physical abuse has occurred to the infant. Due to the serious injuries sustained, the infant was rushed to a hospital in Jacksonville, Florida, and is currently listed in critical condition per the release. Fabian Deshawn Croom, 23, has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated assault and 1 count of cruelty to children, first degree. Jerry Bernard Montfort, 25, has also been charged with 2 counts of party to crime of aggravated assault and 1 count of party to crime of cruelty to children, first degree, in connection with the investigation. 22 months old, people. The investigation is still active. If you have any information on this case, please contact Detective Sergeant Sidney Saylor at 229-382-3132. An anonymous tip can be submitted to TPD using the Tifton PD Tip 411 app. Oh man, so please continue to pray for this little boy. He does not deserve what had happened to him. The mother left him in the care with a family member, and I guess these are family members here. Up here, let me show you the culprit. Two people right here again. Fabian Deshan Crum and Jerry Bernard Monfort. Go right here. I'm going to do a banner. Throw this on the bottom of the screen. If you have any information on this case, please contact Detective Sergeant Cindy Saylor at 229-382-3132. This is very important. I did a typo. It's got to be Tifton, Georgia, but I will correct that. Thank you so much, and please pray for this sweet little child. And help if you can at the GoFundMe page.